Hello everyone, it's ADHD who writes, and finally I can proudly say that I finished my first episode of ADHD for Adam and Hudson. It took almost a year to finish this 15 minutes short audiobook and I kept on procrastinating and procrastinating, and I even procrastinated this, commentary as well. And yeah, I said I can proudly say I finished my work, but I cannot say that proudly, and but still, I really appreciate that you are here to listen to my mumbling still. And I am, I do, I would like to I would like to continue writing my novels for people like myself who has ADHD. And then I want to write a story that either people with ADHD would think, oh, that's me, or I want to entertain people with the ADHD for being ADHD or for having ADHD. Well, because that's something I want to do for myself, and hopefully there are some people out there who are like myself, and then eventually I would love to share the love for stories. So enough of my mumbling, and I will also add my another mumbling after at the end of the story. It is going to be my actual commentary after I watch the episode, so just like you. So I'm really happy that if you leave any comment or anything on the comment section. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening, and then enjoy the first episode of ADHD for Adam and Hudson.
Whispered secrets, speakeasy delight, forbidden nights under soft moonlight, golden glasses blink, shadows in the night. We're dancing till dawn out of sight. Jazz and gin, we're dancing the sin. Bootleg smile, tonight we could spin. Brass notes fly, this is how we win. They can't stop us on the prohibition stand.
It's the era of prohibition. Above ground, there's Chicago that everyone knows. But beneath its streets lies another world, a hidden city called the literal underground, stretching from Chicago to God knows where. My name is Adam, and I am one of the screw-ups imprisoned in this subterranean city, trying to take back control of my life. It's midnight. We're on the roof of a 20-story building, and I'm staring at the artificial moon on the ceiling. This view is better for thinking than down here in the literal underground city, where there are too many distractions. But while I am gazing at her, I'm able to focus on my mistakes, trying to figure out which ones I could change and which were out of my control. What could I do better like everyone else?
What are you doing?
That's Sebastian. As his name suggests, he is a butler. He spoke to me while peering through a scope at a building across the way, sitting comfortably in a camping chair. He couldn't risk getting any dirt on his expensive suit. But if you ask me, why would he wear something like that for a job like this? My best guess is that's his style. I am thinking,
I see.
Whatever you do, don't distract me, mate.
that's Hudson, lying on the floor, eyeing the scope of a long sniper rifle. Her tactical suit is loaded with pockets and straps holding small bags and tools. That's for not forgetting something important, she told me once. But I know she sometimes forgets the fact she has something crucial in one of those bags. So it makes me wonder what could be done then. But isn't it important to think of our nature?
Like global warming.
No, sis, that's not a thing. Not yet. I meant nature and nurture. Things we can't change and the other things we can. Especially for people like us.
Us? Like people with the things.
Miss Hudson, please.
Ugh, but why is that so damn important now?
Because not just now, it is always important, don't you think?
Kid, are you serious?
Yes, I am very serious about this.
No. Do you even know why we are here in the first place?
To kill the important guy?
Yes, and it is because you forgot to make a phone call to lure him out. Wasting all of my preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote down his number and I knew I was gonna lure him out. I just forgot to bring the memo.
What difference does it make?
I am sorry, but believe me, I want to do something good for us. But then again, it's my nature. That's why I was thinking what to do with this.
Eddie telling me to tolerate it.
I am sorry.
And you dare to let yourself be distracted by some nonsensical thoughts, sabotaging our mission.
Well, alright, what kind of question is that? Should I say yes? Because as a matter of fact, I am exactly what he just said. But wait, maybe no? I'm not sabotaging our mission, it was just an honest mistake. Then again, Sebastian hates that word. Well, I am sorry.
Why are you here?
Because I could not blend in the surface.
That's not what I want to hear.
What does he want to hear? I am sorry.
Why are you here?
To kill that guy? I point to a window where a man is studying his reflection.
What?
Where?
Quickly, Sebastian grabs his scope and finds the target.
Miss Hudson, window G35.
On the building's window, the alphabet represents the horizontal coordinate, while the numbers indicate the vertical coordinate. Hudson adjusts her scope to spot the target.
35. And... Yep. That's our guy.
Splendid. Wait, will you even listen to me while I was talking to you?
Well,
Oi, no time.
Ah. Miss Hudson, are you ready?
Always.
Sebastian looks at a device he is holding.
Western breeze. Just 2 degrees.
Did it?
Good. Then please, do give him the best shot.
I will try my best.
There's a faint sound like a sharp wind, and then the target falls. Sebastian and I watch where he lands.
Glory.
Ow.
The target slowly gets up and sees what landed on the glass of the window. As soon as he realizes it's a bullet, he takes off running.
How?
I mean, it is a bulletproof for sure.
I have already acknowledged that. Kid,
Yes,
which pack of bullets did you pass to Miss Hudson?
I take out one of the bullets out of my pockets and show it to Sebastian. Well, this one... Then he slaps my head.
What is this?
It's the bullet you told me to bring.
How can I rely on bringing something I asked?
I am sorry.
Is that all you can say?
I am really sorry.
And
And, well, I brought this too, though.
What? What did you bring this thing for?
What? Because you told me to.
What are you talking about? That's a rocket launcher, you moron. We can't blow up the building to assassinate the target. Why are you? Let us save our time. I will go and get the other ammunition.
No, I will go.
No, you stay here and do nothing.
But lads, we don't have time for that.
What? Can't I explain?
See it for yourself.
Savages.
Sebastian sighs and looks back into the scope.
No, down there.
Hudson points downward, and Sebastian spots some men running out of the building with guns, scanning the area.
Now what?
Well, he is still in the building.
Oh, not fucking again.
Failure is not an option.
Okay, but if we're going to do it the harder way, I need to get Iper.
Very well. Well, then the usual.
Yeah, mate.
Kid, bring me the bag.
This bag? Sure. I hand a bag to Sebastian, and inside, he opens and looks into another bag.
For what?
There's none left.
What? It can't be. I brought at least 3 of them.
I slowly take distance from Sebastian and Hudson.
It's you, isn't it?
What? No, it's not.
You will be forgiven if you just confess now.
I am sorry. It was me. Sebastian charges toward me like a bullet, with a look that makes me go, "Hey, ma'am." And Sebastian slams my head into the ground.
Tell me, how many times?
What?
How many times does it take to make you understand what I tell you?
I am sorry. I was hungry and I couldn't help it.
You lack tempers, and because of that, we will fail the mission in our master. Is that what you want?
No, and I tried my best.
And your best did not do the job.
Yes, my best always fails.
Sebastian, stop that.
No, because it seems this is the only language that this animal can understand.
Oi, enough of that.
Not enough to change his so-called nature. You'll remember that I told you there won't be a next time. Well, I did. And this is what you did.
I'm just as frustrated with myself as Sebastian is. Why can't I do anything right, like everyone else? I am sorry.
Your apologies do not mean a thing.
Hudson slaps Sebastian on the head to calm him down. He freezes for a moment and then releases his hand.
You're good for nothing. I dare to prove me otherwise.
Sebastian fixes his hair, and then he and Hudson return to where they were.
How much do you think you can do without it?
Not by a long shot.
Not at all?
Not if you have an extra of them just in case.
Sebastian does not answer.
Well, shite happens.
No, this isn't happening. Not because of me again. I have to do something. Hudson and Sebastian feel a wild breeze by their ears. The next thing they hear is a massive explosion, and half the top of the building is blown away. Sebastian sees a line of smoke drawn between him and Hudson. He lets his eye follow the smoke and finds me, holding the RPG. Holy shit.
You don't get to say that.
What did you do that for?
I went for the target and look at it. Who could survive that?
This is an assassination. You never use a rocket launcher to assassinate your target.
Why not?
Because it is not like assassination. It only draws an unnecessary attentions.
But you told me to prove you otherwise.
What?
You good for nothing. I dare to prove me otherwise.
Now mission is completed because of me. How's that for a good for nothing?
That is not what I meant.
This is not what he meant. Then what's the 10 out of 10 respond for that?
And actually, the mission is not over yet, it seems.
Hudson looks toward the building and we join her. We see a figure running down the stairs. Sebastian examines the figure to figure out if it's the target.
Yes, Miss Hudson is right.
Did I miss?
Well,
yeah.
yes.
the target rushes into an elevator.
And he's gone. Perfect.
And they must have seen the smoke coming from here.
Sebastian sneakily looks down the building.
Oh,
Oh? For what?
Hudson and I look where Sebastian are watching and find the target running from the building to his car nearby.
Well, well, well.
Hudson takes one deep breath and holds it. After that faint sound, the target falls, but he starts crawling toward the car. He's not.
Relax. That was for slowing him down. And this
Hudson cocks the rifle.
will do the job.
Another shot fired. Sebastian looks into his scope.
glorious.
Then let's get the fuck out of here.
Sebastian and Hudson begin gathering their equipment and preparing to leave.
Here.
Suddenly, Hudson throws her equipment at me. It hits my head, but I manage to catch it.
It means you help us carry our stuff to get the fuck out of here ASAP. Don't just stand around like a cock, lad.
Yes, sis.
Yeah. And you?
Sebastian shows a little hesitation.
Make sure that we leave nothing here.
Walking fast with his belongings, Sebastian fades into the darkness of the stairs leading inside. Yes, sir. With all the gear in my hand, I start following Sebastian, but then Hudson calls out to me.
Hey, isn't that yours?
Hudson indicates a bag lying on the ground with a nod of her chin. Oh yeah, it is. Quickly, I pick it up.
Hang on.
Hudson pulls out a thin wire with a hook and attaches it to my belt so I won't leave it behind.
Here. Now you don't have to rely on your bloody memory.
Thanks. Or cheers. Just as I thought we were about to start walking. Huh?
Hmm? For what?
Isn't this yours? I pick up a small porch.
Oh, yeah. This is, Oh.
Oh, for what, sis?
Sorry. I had the extra one in here. Just in case.
Hudson takes a candy out of the porch.
But then again, who never makes mistakes? And you are the one that finished in first place.
Well, yeah. Again, sorry about that.
How did you like it?
Glorious.
Then don't forget to buy new ones.
Alright, so honestly, the story was, brutally honest. For me, it's alright. But of course, I could, there's so much I can do, I think. But, as I said, I stopped being a perfectionist, and I'll stop, procrastinating anymore. The one thing I felt the most is, I want to make my story more, how do you say, I want to make a story that keeps audience hooked. I watched the full, I watched from beginning to end because I knew how it's gonna end, and then, I'm an author, so I have to watch it, but I had to watch and listen to it, but I would probably turn it off if I was an audience. So yeah, I was 100% authentic when I was writing about it. Pretty much everything that happened in this story was based on my experience. I just don't, not how you say, not being able to think anything else but to say, just sorry when I make a mistake. And then the harder I think, okay, so there's a fiction part, when I make a mistake and then I try to, pay back or do something to make it up, but I always ended up somewhere even worse. So I guess, yeah, it's like a happy ending, but in the reality, my case was not. And yeah, I would like to keep on writing a story like that, based on my experience, and then hopefully it will resonate some other audience. And for the next time, I would probably would love to write like a Grand Hotel style. Maybe it's something like a short, but some fun crime thriller like Lock, Stock, the TV series. So yeah, hopefully, would love to finish it within a month, but we'll see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching or listening, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.